All right, what is up, everybody? We are finally live for our last case of 2021 Onyx Vintage Extended. This was an eBay break, ended this evening. This is a player break. Everybody should have their players in front of them. Everybody is paid for, except for one of our actual members. But he's good for it. Well, I'm not worried about him. Everybody from eBay is paid, along with, like I said, a couple of our members are in. Unfortunately, I had an issue with this break on eBay. It wasn't a horrible issue. It was more, it just affected me a little bit. When I listed yesterday's break, I listed this break at the same time, and eBay flagged them for duplicates, and they did not show them or make them available for anybody to see. So there were no bids on a lot of these players until today, and it was listed 5 days ago. So got pinched a little bit on that. There were a few that weren't even listed at all. So those I put up for sale in the group. Several of them did sell. A couple of them didn't sell. I'll just eat those, not a problem. But it didn't work out to my favor, but I'm pretty sure some of you guys probably got some good deals on some good players. So it is what it is. You live and learn. It was a lesson that I learned not to post similar breaks with the same wording for separate days or different days or whatever. So not a crisis. But we're going to go ahead and get started. If you guys are watching on YouTube, welcome. I encourage you to join us in our Facebook group. If you just follow the link in the chat there, www.thebreaksfb.com, that'll take you right to our Facebook group, and you can request to join. I do not see the YouTube chat, so if you're chatting, you'll be chatting amongst yourselves. I do see the chat in the Facebook group. All right, so if you do post something and I don't respond, I do apologize. Intermittently throughout the break, I'll pop over and see, make sure if there's any issues or not. But I will have this all sorted and shipped tomorrow. If anybody was in any breaks yesterday with this same break, they'll ship together, and I'll go through, and I usually, if there's any type of major shipping discrepancy, I will credit you some shipping back. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Again, it is a pick your player, so everybody should pretty much know who they have. Here's our sealed case. This is the last case from the master case. There were 4. There's our seal. A little bumped up on that side, but fully sealed nonetheless. The only goofy thing was with this year's release of Extended, I mentioned it yesterday, that they didn't label the boxes. They only labeled the outside of the master case. So there was 4 of these inner cases in a master case. I had 6 cases total. We broke 5 of them, and I have one of them that's open with straggler boxes. All right, and for those of you that are interested, I do have another break scheduled for tomorrow. I know several of you guys were in most of these breaks that I did run. I have my only case of premium going off tomorrow. That's a player break as well. Smaller checklist. There's only 30 people in that checklist, but it's the same 24 boxes, 48 total autographs. The only difference is in that particular product, there aren't any base cards. It's all autographs. There's only 2 autos per box, but that stuff looks really good, and most of the cards are numbered from like 55 or less. All right, so give me a minute. I'm going to open all 24 boxes and pull the packs out, and then we'll bust the packs open, and we'll get through this. Garbage can's a little full. Probably should have emptied that before we started. No big deal. Anybody that's in the break, if this is the first time breaking with me, we do a lot of breaks in our Facebook group. We're 100% website based, where we promote in the Facebook group. We use Facebook Live. I do simulcast all the time on YouTube at the same time. But if you do purchase into any of our breaks through the Facebook page on our website, you get 5% back in break points for every dollar that you spend. There's different tiers. You can earn up to 8% back. And as you can see, scrolling on the bottom of our screen there, we have a couple specialty things that we do for our website only. We have a 101 jackpot, where $1 from each of your entries goes into that. And that's gone up as high as $1,500 at one time. But there's a baseball 101, and there's also a non-baseball 101. So baseball is its own jackpot, and then everything else combined is for that. You can see that the non-baseball is getting up there pretty good. And also, if we ever break any older product and you pull an expired redemption, we give you $25 in break credit for that. All right. So we had a small issue last night where we lost our internet for a couple seconds right as I was opening the boxes. Hopefully we don't have the issue tonight. Everything was running pretty good all day, so I didn't have any issues. But good luck, everybody. Hopefully we pull some fire. Looking for some black autos. Black autos are the autos that are rare. A lot of good players in this product. Prospects, we should say. All right, Waldachuk base, Trace Sweeney. Peyton Pillette, there he is. First pack. Blue auto. And Edis Leonard, blue auto. Benny Montgomery, Jordan Wicks. Then we have Yordani De Los Santos, blue. And Marco Luciano, blue. That's a better autograph for Marco than the one from last night. The one from last night, it looked like he pulled his pen off the paper, or off the card. All right, we got one of the SP autographs in this pack. Michael McGreevy, Peyton Pillette, Max Muncy inscription. That's cool. Five of 13 on the inscription. I forgot the inscriptions were numbered. Hand numbered Max Muncy, nice. And Hall of Famer, Fergie Jenkins. And Fergie Jenkins went unsold last night, but shows up tonight. All right, so far this case is better than yesterday's already. All right, Matt Frazier, Tristan Casas, Kellum Clark, blue ink, and blue ink Matthew Frazier. Blaze Jordan, Frank Mazzucato. Then we have Caden Wallace, blue ink, and Yuri Perez, blue. Ooh, we got a good one coming up. Maximo Acosta, Kellum Clark, and how about a green ink Jordan Lawler? Nice, one of the bigger names. And blue ink, Alexis Hernandez. Andrew Painter, Peyton Paulette. Werner Blakely, blue ink. And Christian Hernandez, blue ink. Another good prospect, Hernandez. This pack looks really good. Carson Williams, Gavin Cross. How about Bobby Witt Jr.? Awesome. Blue ink, and right behind it, Adley Rushman. That'd be a great box to have pulled out of a shop. So no Adley last night, no Bobby Witt Jr. last night. So if anybody did their homework, I did mention that these boxes, or these cases, were coming out of the same master case. If that had anything to do with it, you could have went back and watched all the videos. Oh, this is one of those cheesy packs. All right, Nolan Shonwell, Tyler Soderstrom, blue ink, and Max Muncy, blue ink, to go along with his inscription auto. Adley, Henry Davis, #1 draft pick, Noelvi Marte, blue ink, and Gunnar Hoagland, blue. Another cheesy pack. They must not have had their machine calibrated properly when they ran these. All right, we got red ink coming up. Jonathan Mejia, Frank Mazzucato. How about Victor Acosta, red ink? And another Alexis Hernandez, blue ink. All right, this is going to be box number 12. Shane Bieber, Victor Acosta, Drew Compton, blue ink, and Gavin Cross, blue ink. Max Acosta, Gunnar Hoagland, Robert Hassel, blue, Spencer Jones, blue. Jordan Lawler, base. Eric Pena, base. Eric Pena, blue ink. Eddie Leonard, blue ink again. Jacob Gonzalez, Dari Lorenzo, green ink Sal Frelick. That's a decent card. And Drew Waters, blue ink. Garbage is overflowing. All right, Arelvis Martinez, Werner Blakely, Dari Lorenzo, blue ink, and Ken Waldachuk, blue ink. Fergie Jenkins, base. Enrique Bradfield Jr., base. McGreevy. And Benny Montgomery. Both blue. Matt McClain, base. Mazzucato. Parker Messick, red ink. Victor Acosta, blue ink. All right, this is definitely a better case than the last one. Jordan Lawler, base. Derek Curiel. Then we had a green McGreevy and Henry Davis. We didn't have a Henry Davis last night either. #1 draft pick. Green McGreevy. We got a couple left here. All right, we got McGreevy, Harry Ford, Rickleban de Castro, blue ink, and Yasser Mercedes, blue ink. 4 packs left. Another bad seal. Noelvi Marte, Jackson Jobe, Jefferson Espinal, blue, and Matt McClain, blue. All right, we got Cal Ripken Jr. and Werner Blakely. This is a good box as well. How about a green ink C.J. Abrams? And blue ink Marcelo Mayer. We did not have a Mayer last night either, but there were 2 Abrams last night. Rob Hassel, Sam Basallo. Then we have blue ink Sam Basallo and Maximo Acosta, blue. All right, everybody, last pack. It only takes one. Let's see what we got. We've got Ripken, Drew Waters. There's the J-Rod. Couple good boxes in here. For sure. Blue ink J-Rod, and there's a blue ink Wilman Diaz. All right, guys, so that does it for this case of Onyx Vintage Extended. Let's do a quick hit recap here. All right, here's all of our blue ink. Unless it's a really big name, it's already top-loaded. These will be top-loaded as well. We got Wilman Diaz, blue ink, Maximo Acosta, Sam Basallo, Matt McClain, Jefferson Espinal, Yasser Mercedes, Rickleban de Castro, Benny Montgomery, Mike McGreevy, blue, Ken Waldachuk, Dari Lorenzo, Drew Waters, Edius Leonard, Eric Pena, Spencer Jones, Robert Hassel, Gavin Cross, Drew Compton, Alexis Hernandez, Gunnar Hoagland, Noelvi Marte, Max Muncy, Tyler Soderstrom, Christian Hernandez, Werner Blakely, our second Alexis Hernandez, Yuri Perez, Caden Wallace, Matt Frazier, Kellum Clark, Marco Luciano, Jordani De Los Santos, Edius Leonard, and Peyton Paulette. All right, those were our blue ink. We'll get those sleeved and top-loaded as soon as we sign off. And here's our top-loaded cards, some of the better names and such. We had a blue ink Julio Rodriguez, blue ink Marcelo Mayer, green ink CJ Abrams, Michael McGreevy, green ink, Henry Davis, #1 draft pick, blue ink, Victor Acosta, blue ink, red ink Parker Messick, Reds are 25 or less. Sal Frelick, green ink, Victor Acosta, red ink, that's a good card. Bobby Witt Jr., blue ink, Adley Rushman, blue, Jordan Lawler, green ink. We had a Fergie Jenkins SP Hall of Fame auto, and we had a Max Muncy inscription, which is cool, and that is hand numbered 5 of 13. Alrighty, so thanks everybody, appreciate that. I'm going to get these sleeved and top loaded, and I'll get this sort done so I can get all these in the mail tomorrow. Don't forget, be sure to follow me on eBay. I'll have a lot more eBay breaks going forward. Also join our group. We try to do something at least every day. We've been away for the last couple months trying to get some other stuff finished up, but we've been trying to break a little bit more actively. So join in on the Facebook group, and appreciate everybody jumping in. Hopefully you enjoyed what you saw and how we run things. Appreciate everybody's patronage, and hopefully you got a hit. If not, I apologize. Hopefully you have some better luck next time. Alrighty, thanks everybody, appreciate it. Hopefully we see you tomorrow for Premium Edition. Bye-bye.